Welcome to AP English Literature and Composition. This is TK Reads. Today we have Mrs. Giese. If you don't know who Mrs. Giese is, you have wasted all your time here at King's. You need to go barrel past that little counter in the SAO, run past Harvey, and then you'll be at Mrs. Giese's office. She is here today to read the new Colossus by Emma Lazarus. Listen carefully, it might sound familiar. Some of you have maybe even seen it engraved in one of our national landmarks.
Hi guys. So this is a fabulous, important read. I relate to it very well. It's the new Colossus by Emma Lazarus. My mother's maiden name was Lazaro, so it's kind of close. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here at her sea-washed sunset gates she'll stand, a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is imprisoned lightning, and her name Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome, her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep ancient lands your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
Did you like that poem?
I love that poem. And I think we maybe know the last 4 lines of that poem if you've ever visited Ellis Island. And this is the first time I read it through, I actually wept a little bit because all 4 of my grandparents came through Ellis Island. I'm only the 2nd generation here in this country. And, you know, I read Tempest Tossed. They were on a ship for 2 weeks, probably throwing their guts up because, you know, there wasn't Dramamine or anything, and they were packed. It was, of course, their choice to come here, unlike some others, and the conditions were better, but just barely. My grandmother came when she was 16 all by herself, and the others came married. Well, her husband came previously, and then my other grandparents came together. But the opportunities, fleeing a horrible government in Sicily, and corruption, etc. So land of opportunity, and it sure was. This was the turn of the century. So it's really important. I cried throughout my visit when I first went to Ellis Island, and back in that day, you could actually walk up into the flame.
Yes.
And then a second visit,
yes,
the flame was closed, and then you could walk up into her crown. And I believe that's closed now as well. So it's a different world. So anyway, I love the huddled masses yearning to breathe free, just the taste of freedom and opportunity. And they landed there, wept, checked for lice, things like that, checked for TB. Yeah. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
And then we're sponsored. You had to be sponsored to have someone take care of you here, so you weren't a burden.
Right.
And then they all, of course, worked, right. But that's how it was.
That's such an interesting bit of history. You know, I remember going to Ellis Island, and the brick walls in that main room, there's scratches on it and things that people, while they were waiting, they had, you know, and if you feel it, you can kind of feel that etching in there. And it really is, I don't think we get that same sense now because the world is different, that people really struggled to get to a free space. Right, a space where they could do the things they wanted, they could think the things they wanted. We don't really
have opportunity.
And it's I don't know if there's more opportunity now or less. We kind of sometimes box ourselves in a little more than is necessary. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I always think of, the huddled masses. You know, I wonder if that still applies now. If maybe we are the huddled masses, you know, just not appreciating
perhaps
where we've come to.
I mean, we've lived in freedom, relative peace and freedom for a long time.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Giese.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time, all right?